Alright, I'm gonna try that on. This one is too short. This is one of my spares. Lucky for me that my auto parts store attendant is kind enough to help me out finding a little bit extra length of this belt. But I took two of these belts just in case one is too short or something. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your host. This is after me and my nephew was driving around in Manila. So I'm getting ready to replace that belt. Let's see if this one is gonna work for me. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. She said I can always return it as long as I don't use it or something. I said that was a good deal. But in today's episode, it's not about this belt. It's about misshifting. What will happen if you... What will happen if you do a money shift? Just like what transpired when me and my nephew was driving around. Anyway, I'm gonna talk more right after I secure this belt. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, hopefully it won't come off anymore. Alright, got it all tightened up, and this is the part number, just in case someone that needed, and also I needed it just in case it get lost again or something. That way I will know exactly the length. My alternator setup is a little bit on a custom side. I made my own adapter that attached to the block, and then the OE alternator holder attached to it. Didn't move, it's still in zero. That's zero. Two dash line all aligned, but for the crank, the markings, it doesn't align to this indicator right here, the one for the cover. Yeah, it should be facing this way, but somehow the marks is on this side. Verify my belt, it's not loose or anything. Now let's go inside. I'm just rechecking, make sure everything is good. It's not that loose. Yeah, it's okay. The knob. He must have felt really bad when he did that money shift, man. But he said somehow this thing rotated on him. And can it be avoided? There's things that we can do, I guess. Well, I have checked it and yeah, it was okay. Maybe the adrenaline rush kicked on him. The excitement. You know, when you're driving a boosted motor, man, the sounds and everything, the noise is just unreal. It's different than having an NA motor, man. Yeah, it's just unreal. Yeah. This episode is about misshifting or money shift, whatever can happen to your motor, if it ever happened to you. This is more like for some new beginners, especially after you have done the swap and everything. And in my opinion, it looks like my motor is still good. Also, when I took over, I drove it home and I didn't feel anything weird. It pulls and everything, but it's better to be sure. So I'm going to go through the procedures on what you expect and what you should be doing after you have done a man shift. I'm going to start this up and I'm going to let it warm up. That way you could listen to, if anything, that you can hear. But don't mind the slapping sound, okay? Yeah, this one sounds fine. I only have a fast idle thermal valve. You know, it's like a 2000 RPM, then it goes down gradually. You hardly hear that slapping sound. But as soon as I let this go, man, then you start to hear that slapping sound. If anything goes okay, you made it home and you notice something like the motor's like vibrating, then you should be concerned about. It's a possibility that you managed somehow to bend the valve or something, or the timing belt jump a teeth or something. This one, you have seen it. I got those two dash line aligned, but the crankshaft, this is a G23, so there's no way of knowing where to look at the markings, not unless I remove that damper, and it's a pain in the you know what, to remove that one. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check the ignition timing after the motor have warmed up. And also the reason why I got this thing running, so you could hear that, yeah, it's not misfiring or anything like that. Another thing that you can do, if something that you felt that something is wrong with your motor, is remove the cover. Or if you have a B series, F series, H22, like this one here, I got the cover here. You could pull out your ignition wires one by one and listen for the motor changes. If you pulled one and nothing is happening, no changes whatsoever, possibility that that's the one that has a bent valve. The reason for pulling the ignition wire is so you could isolate the ignition. And if the motor changes, that's a good cylinder. If no changes on the motor, and that's the no good one. This one here, I'm not gonna remove the cover and show you what it sounds like as far as like the motor is concerned. The last time I did it, you know, like pulling out the coil-on plugs, I broke the coil-on plugs. Yeah, it's very costly. So lucky for me that nothing happened on this motor. Everything is good. Thank you for some of you guys that have concern. But we have some fun though. I guess replacing the OE valve springs really helps out. So this one is good. Yeah, no shaking or anything. I'm gonna do a compression check on this one, because one of my subscribers was asking about what do you expect a compression reading when you build the G23. But this one I'm using a Nippon Racing turbo piston, so it's kind of flat top. But if you have like the higher compression one, the one for CTR or ITR or a Type S, usually you will get from 180 or 170 all the way to 210, something like that. Yeah, it goes up really high. That's what I'm waiting on, the fan to turn on. So set this up and 16 degrees right there. Okay. Hopefully the GoPro can pick it up, but I'm all aligned, so it's a good thing. I'm gonna set the camera in a different angle. Hopefully you guys could see it, man. All right, so I'm all good here. And for the belt, hopefully it won't come off anymore. It's a lot of pull, man. All right, so those are the things that you have to watch for if you ever experience a money shift. I have to disconnect the service connector. Say hello to everyone. All right, this is where I end this episode. Thank you all for watching, and the G23 lives on. No bent valves or anything like that. Bye everyone. Later. What do you think? Huh? Maybe I should call him out, huh? And it's also a good idea to check the spark plug, because sometimes this will explode and this will cause the misfiring. There's a lot of things that can happen when you accidentally do a money shift. Got the distributor disconnected, fuel fuse also in the cabin, and we'll give it a try. This is more like a preventive maintenance. I know the motor is fine, but I'm doing the compression check just to be sure. Let's try it. That's 150. It's always depend on how well you put the motor. This is a low compression motor. Well, not really low. I think this one's got like 10 to something. Yeah, 10 plus. That's for the number 2. That's good. Pressure holding. As long as I'm on the green band, I'm okay. I think 150 or 130 is the minimum, I think. All right. All right. It's a healthy motor. I'm all good. Yeah, it's a good thing timing belt didn't jump or anything like that, man. Imagine if I'm using a automatic tensioner, and for this belt I get to return this one, get my money back. And also this episode is for you, Paolo. Yeah, don't worry about a thing, man. Everything is still good. The G23 lives on.